I'm just gonna put my phone on D&D because we have a little bit of catching up to do. I'm so excited to be vlogging. It's been a long time. And I just, like, I feel the giddiness that I have when I, like, miss vlogging a lot. It's Saturday. Planned a little fun outing with Margot. We are actually meeting up for bagels first. There's this bagel pop-up. But the reason we're going is because we've, like, talked a bunch of times about, like, wanting to try caviar for some reason. Because Margot has a close friend that works, like, that is a chef, works in a restaurant. He was talking, I think, one time about, like, eating caviar, and he was like, it's really the best thing. So we're like, oh my god, we've never had caviar. We really want to try it. And so when I saw this, like, bagel pop-up thing, and they're doing, like, a special bagel with caviar, I was like, let's fucking go. And it's perfect because it's really close to the Grand Palais. We are gonna go see the Matisse Expo, which is really huge right now and everyone's talking about it. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Sorry, I'm just, like, literally molding my face as we speak. And then I'm trying to find a costume because I have, like, a themed birthday party next Saturday or next Friday, and I'm going with a boy. And I think we're gonna do, like, a costume together. And the theme is famous people. So I'm, like, literally just had this idea this morning because I was on the phone with my mom and I was like, who should I go dressed as? And she was like, oh my god, you should go as Gracie. Because, like, I love Gracie. I feel like that's no surprise to literally anyone whatsoever. And ever since I cut my hair, my mom always tells me I look like her, but she's delusional. I know that, but I love her. And so I'm, like, happy. So she was like, why don't you go dressed as Gracie and make this boy dress as Paul Mescal? And then we have a cute, like, celebrity couples costume together. And they were, I think they went to Glastonbury last year, I think. And they wore these outfits that are, like, gonna be so easy for me to recreate because I have, like, half of the stuff already. I'm just trying to find the pants, which are, like, Adidas, like, tracksuit vibes. I think I could thrift them, like, relatively easily. I think I just need to really have my eye out. If I don't find them, I have some, like, Adidas, like, sort of baggy leggings that look similar. Or I'll just have to, like, ask around for friends or something if someone has. I feel like that's a pretty typical thing to have. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing for the costume, and then the like, baseball hat for him, but I already know where they sell those, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. But hopefully it'll work out. I don't know, I guess I'm, like, in a very chatty mood. I just wanted to talk about how insane spring has been for me. Since May, like, so many things have been happening in my life that are things that I have been working towards for a very long time, like years. Just, like, dreams I've had, like, things I've strived for and, like, been building for a long time, or, like, quietly coming to fruition all around this same time. Feels like spring in a metaphorical way, the spring of my life. And I actually don't want to, like, attribute it to, like, only one thing, because this is the type of thing where it's, like, compounded efforts, like, just so many things that I've done that have, like, led me here. And, like, also it's been possible because I'm just, like, in this mindset where I feel a lot, like, more free and open, and, like, my life is in balance, and, like, I'm living my life, and, like, I'm not just, like, thinking about it. I'm, like, doing things, going out, prioritizing myself at the same time, but also knowing when to, you know, go crazy, have fun, be spontaneous. Those are all things I've talked about in the past few months. Like, just trying to be more spontaneous, living in the moment. All the travel that I did was, like, very, like, a crazy, fun, spontaneous thing to do. And, like, I loved it, and it really got me out of my comfort zone. It's something that would have been terrifying for me to do a couple years ago. It's just the fact that I was, like, able to get out of my comfort zone in that way and enjoy myself was, like, such a victory for me. And I think it really unlocked something in me of, like, just feeling like, yeah, this is what I'm, like, meant to be doing in my 20s, you know, just, like, not really thinking that much about tomorrow. I mean, I obviously still think about tomorrow. I still have my routine. I still prioritize my routine, and it's so important for me. But also knowing that, like, if I go 1 week a little bit off the rails and just, like, go out, have fun, or do something crazy, whatever, it'll be fine. These are kind of, like, the last moments that I'm gonna be a sort of not that responsible adult. So it's, like, really fun for me to take advantage of that. I don't even know why I'm saying all this, because that's not even the point. The point is, this beginning of the year, I sat down and like did a very deep planning session around the year, because 2025 was sort of like a weird year for me. I think it was for everyone, but I actually didn't do like a vision board or write goals or do any like new year prep stuff until like really late in the year. I think around May. And I really do feel like it kind of threw me off for that beginning of the year, and then I just felt like I was trying to catch up to something, and I don't know, I feel like I missed out on that whole year. Like, it was weird. I was also just like going through a hard time in December, so that's why I wasn't feeling like the new year energy and like wanting to, you know, hope for stuff or like write goals or like strive for anything. Like, I was just feeling very depressed. So this year I really wanted to focus on that, because I really wanted to like give myself a better chance. I mean, it sounds dumb, but like I just wanted to feel, it really is about like the feeling, like just wanting to feel like excited and like motivated and, you know, hopeful for the future is like so important, like going into a new year, just in general, but like also going into new year. So I really took the time to like sit down and like think about what I wanted this year to be about. I used to only do vision boards based on just like images that I liked, and this year I really tried to find images that were attached to a specific goal that I had in my mind, and then I would write it, and then I did like a list of affirmations. But the one thing that I did this year that I think actually made a big difference is I chose a word for the year. This was actually something I picked up from Ava Malosha's video of like New Year planning. It's really good. Like, actually, a lot of the things that she mentioned in that video I was already doing, and then I just added stuff that, you know, I hadn't tried before, like doing the word thing. And so I chose a word for the year, and the word I chose is bloom. I felt like a lot of the past few years I'd been, you know, working towards just being a happier, lighter version of myself, and it took a lot of work for me to become this free. And so I really wanted 2026 to be the year that I like bloomed, like exactly like the spring and everything. And so it's crazy that this is all happening in spring, because it just feels a little bit kismet. I don't know if it's like just like my mind focusing on stuff, but I have been seeing that word everywhere, and it's just like given so much meaning to like my daily life, and like I think about it all the time. I also chose a song of the year, which was like so fun to do, and like anytime I'm feeling like, you know, like really happy or like motivated, or just like I want to realign myself, I listen to that song, and then I'm like, okay, I know what energy I want to have in 2026. I think it helps your brain just focus on the positive, or just like focus on the direction you want to go in. And so it's just made manifesting good things a lot easier, I feel, because I know what I'm aligning myself on. I don't know if like anything I'm saying is making sense, but if you take anything from this, it would be just like choose a good word of the year and then just like think about it all the time. I feel like it's sort of an affirmation also. Like, I keep thinking about it, so I'm like affirming it to myself, and then like it just, you know, develops in the universe. Something else is like, I really believe in the goodness of the people you surround yourself by, and a lot of the things that have happened in the moment, I felt like, of course, like I worked towards them, but I felt like a lot of my friends manifested them. I have obviously shared my struggles with my friends a lot of the time, and like we've had like these long chats where I've just like been vulnerable and like shared, you know, things that I found hard and that, you know, were on my mind, and obviously that I'd been struggling with. And as a friend, you kind of just want to see your friend like happy and thriving. And so a lot of the times, like the ending of these conversations was like they were just giving me hope again, because they, you know, were expressing that they like believed in me and that they knew like I was gonna just like wishing good things upon me. Friends are like such a vital part of my life, and they're like extremely important to me, and the past 3 years it's like only reinforced that for me, because they have been like my entire community. Especially living in Paris, like I don't live with family apart from my sister, but really like my friends are like my community, like my safe space. They're the ones that like lift me up and stuff, and that I want to be around, that I have fun with. Like, I have really created like such incredible bonds that I'm so insanely grateful for, and like they are my whole life. So I feel like just having, especially when you're like feeling down and you can doubt yourself and you're always like your own worst enemy. I mean, you shouldn't, but like a lot of the times I feel like I'm my own worst enemy. It has been so helpful to like go to someone that I know can be also objective on the situation and tell me like, you're being dramatic, or you're being really pessimistic, or you're being too harsh on yourself, and like this is gonna work itself out, and like the way I see it, and da da da. And all these like words of, you know, care, like genuine care, and just like people wanting good things for you. I think that puts out like insanely good energy out into the universe, and it's things that obviously are gonna help you out. Obviously, like my mom also has been like praying tremendously for me, and like bless her heart, because I do believe that her love is very powerful as well. But there's something about just like the way my friends have talked to me about things, and like I can even think about just them believing when I couldn't, like when I had a hard time believing that things would happen for me and that things would change and that I would get to experience whatever, or like opportunities or whatever. And they were always cheering me on and like believing for me in moments where I had doubt, and that kept me going, that they were so sure that I was meant for, or good things were meant for me. And so it kept me going until it happened. And I was like, oh my God, good things are meant to happen to me. And it just, I don't know, it like actually, I don't want to be emotional, but I do feel like a lot of the good things that have happened in my life lately have been manifested by my friends for me. And I feel so lucky to have that. And I say my friends, but obviously I mean also like my sister and like my family, because they have been through the toughest shit with me. But yeah, I just have this like insane sense of gratitude, and I'm also just like so happy. And yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to say. I don't know, was that a lot? I feel like I don't usually talk about like very personal things on here, because I don't know, I'm just like not that comfortable. So anyways, good things have been happening for me. And I am gonna take full like advantage of them. Like I'm gonna cherish them fully, welcome them in, be happy for myself, enjoy myself, and I'm just gonna have the best spring, the best summer. That's basically the update, but I'm gonna finish getting ready and then I'll come back with more hope core. I'm wearing this dress that I haven't worn since last summer, obviously. But it's very cute. I love it. Also, I did a deep clean of my room last night. The things you'll do for a boy. Yeah, I did a deep clean of my room because it was not looking that good. Olivia Rodrigo's new album came out, I think yesterday. It's been on repeat and I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Like, it's obviously a freaking gorgeous masterpiece, but it's like giving me anxiety. I feel like even the happy like love songs, like you can feel like something bad's gonna happen. Like you can feel this like sort of like anxious anticipation slash rumination is like not really healthy, like not good for like a healthy kind of love. Like I've been loving bopping to it, and then I'm like scared. I'm scared I'm gonna be down bad. Anyways, honestly, just expect a yappy vlog because I am in a yappy freaking mood. I actually should leave soon. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got a name tag necklace. I've been wanting one for literally the longest while. It says Jules, and I'm obsessed with it because it feels very me. I've been wearing it all the time. And I ordered a bunch of necklaces on Etsy, like vintage necklace charms that are getting here, I think in like a month. So I'm gonna have like I'm like building my stack, which I'm excited about. The only annoying thing is that here in France, Jules is like a guy's name. Terrible guy's name, by the way. It's like, it's a J name. It's terrible. Like for a guy, it's terrible, but I just like have to immediately say no, like this is like my nickname. This is not my boyfriend. Because that's like their first thought. They're like, oh, you have your boyfriend's name on your necklace. I don't think I would ever do that. I feel like a letter is cute, but like the full name just like feels kind of weird. Like that feels like a little much personally. Unless like your boyfriend has like a very beautiful name. I've honestly never dated a guy that I like fucked with his name, so I just can't relate. But I love my nickname. I think it's cute. And yeah, I've just been wearing it a bunch. This is my full outfit. just put my hair in like this very loose bun. I haven't worn this scrunchie in a while. Very chill, very casual. I have a little scarf in case I get colds. I'm on my way. J'avais trop chaud en fait. On a mis une bloc avec elle. Oh my god. Ouais.
Plaisir intense.
Show Mr. how to make my matcha so that he can make it for me later. Also, we're making brunch, breakfast, something. Premier step, c'est faut que tu chauffes de l'eau. Ok, premier step, tu chauffes de l'eau, tu mets dans un truc et tu mets le fouet. Ça va pas du tout là.
Ah ouais?
Non, ça va pas du tout, donc t'as l'image. Attends, là tu nous as perdu le matcha là.
Pas mal.
C'est que du bras.
C'est que du bras.
C'est que du bras.
Ah non. Non, voici.
Favorite part. Ok, taste test. Fuck.
Les doses de eau, je sais.
C'est coco aussi, là c'est genre les coco.
Ça va. C'est meilleur que ce que je pensais. Il est bon là ou pas?
Il est pas... Look at this fuck ass toast.
C'est quoi le rate? Rating? 10? 10 à la cam.
10 out of 10. They were insanely good. Not overhyped at all. Now we're doing
Attends, j'ai touché. Vas-y.
Jumbo and smash. Ok, taste test.
Putain, ça a l'air bon.
C'est hyper bon.
Là, je te fais des plans, c'est exceptionnel.
It's like chewy, but crunchy, but salty, but sweet. It's like it's a good 9. It's definitely like brown butter. Actually, it's like an 8.5. I've had for cookies, but it's
10.
really hitting.
Tu mets pas 10?
Non.
Putain, attends, je tremble. En canne.
Meilleur, ouais.
Oui. C'est salé.
Ouais.
C'est salé, le
Okay, guys, we're finally getting ready for the birthday costume party. Ah, faut qu'on les découpe? Okay, we're going all out. Printed out actual like fake festival wristbands, so we're gonna have that. And then we spent a couple days this week trying to like thrift and like source specific stuff, mostly for his outfit, because as I said, I have like most of the stuff that we need for mine. The top is gonna be like a tiny bit different, but it's like not gonna be too far-fetched from the original pick. But we had to get like a really cool vintage graphic tee for him that would like similar the vibes, because I think Paul has like a vintage like band tee or something. So we literally went to like so many freaking thrift stores, and it was so hard to find. I thought it would be like easier to find. We found it on the last one. It's literally the perfect top. Like, you guys are gonna freak out when you see it, or at least to me it seems like literally the perfect match. I'm also just like obsessed with that top, so like I'm just excited to potentially have access to it, and he looks very, very cool in it, in my humble opinion. And then I think we have shorts for his outfit, and then I have some Ray-Bans for his sunglasses, and I think that's it. Oh, we were gonna buy the cap because it's like actually pretty easy to find. It's a Red Sox hat, but for some reason they're literally sold out everywhere right now, so we're just gonna call it a day, because honestly I feel like our commitment levels were like way above what I was expecting. So at some point I had to be like, okay, let's just like chill out. Like, in any case we're gonna have to explain our costume because it's kind of niche, so I was like, we don't really need to go all the way out and like be identical, especially like getting the cap was like just a little extra. Anyways, we went to go buy some books because I have still been on my reading grind. I've just been reading sort of shitty books, so it's been kind of hard. Like, I've had to force myself a little bit. I've also just like been really into music lately. Olivia's new album is like doing things to me. Like, I'm actually going insane like listening to it, and I had an experience like this similar when I started listening to Lily Allen's album, and I had it like on blast repeat for like 2 weeks. It was like this intense, like the most intense 2 weeks of my life last year, where I was just like listening to it, and it's kind of like an intense album. Like, it's, the subject is pretty intense, but just like the music is also a little bit like boom 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 boom. I was listening to Ruminations on repeat, that's why. And I just kind of like went into this weird trance where I felt like I was in a different dimension, and I like would wake up in the middle of the night like feeling like I was inside the song, and like my whole life was kind of revolving around this song, and it was just like intense. Thankfully, the Olivia album, I'm kind of like equally obsessed with all the songs, so I don't feel as like entranced, but I am listening to it like the whole day at work, like on loop, and it's been intense but amazing. Also because it's just like a roller coaster type of album. Like, you're really happy and in love and sweet and cute, and then you're like extremely depressed and resentful and sad and angry. So I've been listening to a bunch of music. I've been back on podcasts as well because I like let go of that for a little bit. So I needed to find a book that was really gonna bring me back to just like my reading grind. I think this is like my 22nd book of the year, which is crazy. I bought this one called Rejection. I really wanted a fun fictional novel. Read something funny, something cute that would just, you know, pull me back in. And I read the first few pages, exceptional writing, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. Okay. Is it giving? I like never wear my bandanas like this. I like always do it really close to my hairline, and then I tuck my ear in, so this is feeling weird. I don't know. I feel like her hair is like straighter also, so maybe it just looks a little less crazy, but I just have to wear some hoops, like teeny hoops, and I think she has one ring, which looks like this one. Oh my god, I'm literally so on theme. I don't think she has a necklace, but I love this one, so I'm gonna wear it. And then I just need to find myself a little cigarette for the prop, because I don't smoke. And then here we are. Okay, viens montrer ton t-shirt. Okay, this is the reference. Isn't it like exactly perfect? It's very tonto. Weaving freaking the bracelets on. On te voit pas, genre.
Ah, ok.
I feel like we're kind of slaying. Moi je sais pas si.
Comment j'en mets?
Bah,
Comment ça se met?
Comme ça. Ouais.
Vas-y. Yeah, Coachella. Non, c'est quoi?
But si c'est Coachella. No, Glastonbury. Slayed our outfits as fuck. I think I even showed you. She's wearing pants, but it's like literally so freaking hot right now, and also these are the only like look-alike things I have. So this is what's gonna do.
Ta petite touche de sale. De sale.
Regarde, c'est trop beau. Insane right now, but good morning, happy Sunday. It's the 21st of June, which means it's the summer solstice, I'm pretty sure. Basically just the beginning of summer, officially, which is the best feeling. Trying to massage my under eyes because they're looking a bit crazy. I have been so exhausted lately. I just think I have like pent up fatigue because I've been sleeping like normal nights and I'm still just like exhausted. So I don't know, maybe I've been living it up too much. It's just like hard because in Paris during summer the sun sets around like 9-10 p.m. so you feel really weird going to bed earlier than that time, and I'm usually like in bed by 9, asleep by 10. But lately we've been like having dinner at 9 p.m. because it's just like we don't feel like it's nighttime enough to, and we're also just like doing so much stuff like after work and stuff, just like take advantage of the fact that it's summer and it's sunny and bright and whatever. So I feel like just my day routine has kind of like shifted a little bit later, but I'm still waking up just as early. Yeah, I think I just have a little bit of like pent up fatigue, but it's fine. We're actually hosting a family friend this weekend. We have brunch planned, and then we're gonna try to find some cute flats that she's looking for, so a little bit of like shopping, and then we'll see what we end up doing. There's so many things that have been planned, like so many concerts and like pop-ups and things that are planned for Fête de la Musique. So there really is like, you can go anywhere and like have a great time. We're just gonna figure out if that's what we want to do today or not. We are also working tomorrow, like me and my sister, because it is a Monday. I'm going to school, so I don't know how much I'll be able to party it up tonight. I'm also like still a little bit tired, but anyways, time to get ready. The party was really fun. We got to see some like old friends that we haven't seen in a while. Honestly, the funnest part about this whole endeavor was like finding and like making the costumes. I love styling people. Like I really just enjoy it a lot. So I feel like I've been styling people since I was in high school. Like I would ask my like friends to go shopping, and then I would just like find stuff for them and like be so excited when they actually liked it and like would buy it and like wear it, and I was like, I did that. And it's really fun to style a guy, so I just loved it. I feel like Vince got out of his comfort zone a little bit, and he felt really good because he was getting compliments the whole night about how cool he looked, so I felt really good about that. I was in a very me outfit, so I just felt good. Yeah, we had a fun time. I'm really glad I went and like just did the full thing. People's costumes were really fun and really different than ours. I feel like not a lot of people were doing like celebrities. Also, our friend brought us some gifts because she's coming from the US, so I had to politely ask for a little bit of a favor just because we can definitely order this stuff here, but it's just, you know, it's easier. Whatever. I'm really happy to have these things. I really wanted to try road eye patches, so she got me a 6-pack. I'm like very, very excited for this, but I feel like it's the type of thing that I'm gonna struggle using them because I'm gonna be like, is this the right opportunity? Should I wait? Is there gonna be a better time? So I need to just be like really chill and like nonchalant about these and just pop them on whenever I feel like it. Probably could have used them today because my under eyes are a little bit crazy. I don't know, these are just so fun. I feel like they make like getting ready, because getting ready is like one of the funnest parts ever of the day, or like of any event. I feel like they add a little bit to the fun. And I used to wear eye patches all the time actually. And then I finally finished my blush. This is literally one of my favorites. I love it. It's Playground by Victoria Beckham, but I wanted something a little bit more lively and colorful for the summer because this is like sort of like a beige tan blush, and I wanted something just more alive, more fun. And so I asked for one of the Road blushes in Candy Apple, which is the red shade. I've been on such a red kick. I feel like it's my color of the year. Like, it's just coming back in so many different ways. My journal was red. I don't know. A lot of my favorites lately have been red, and I couldn't decide between like the 1,000 blush shades that Road offers. So I thought, let's just go for the most natural, which is apparently a red blush because it just like mimics your natural flush. So yeah, this is Candy Apple. It's like literally bright, like Crayola red, but I tried it on yesterday and I freaking loved it. These blushes are like way more pigmented than I thought, and I'm also just like not used to it because I haven't worn like a very bright blush in like such a long time, but this color is literally perfect. I don't know if I blended that right. I feel like these are kind of easy to get blush blindness with, TBH, but they're also just very natural. I love it. And then I also asked her to get me some mac and cheese because I fucking love mac and cheese, and this we actually cannot get in France at all. Like really good Kraft mac and cheese, non-existent. So she brought me 30, and this is just gonna make me very happy. I'm like not even gonna lie, this solo night in Kraft mac and cheese movie, like what do you want more? Like that's literally the dream. Anyways, I'm feeling very lucky and excited. Now I need to find an outfit. Okay, so this is my outfit. This whole thing is thrifted actually, so slay.